Good morning. This is Dave Kelm. It is beginning of a brand new week. If you saw any of my by the way, if you want, please subscribe, please like, please share, do all that fun stuff. If you saw any of my other, my Facebook or my Instagram this weekend, we did a little trivia thing over at Scottish Rite Mason's Valentine's party. Yes, it was February 29th. That's because everyone's busy. They finally had a great party, a lot of fun, a lot of people, and we did trivia. And my team, our team, the team that I played on, came in second. Which is fine, whatever. But clearly you can tell I'm just getting over it. But the trophy, so, Scottish Rite Masons are kind of old school, and, so the second place trophy indicated that our team was the first loser, which is true. Totally true. We were the first losers and came in second place. But it got me thinking, because in this day and age, there really are, it really is all about participation, right? It's not really about competing. It's not really about trying to get your personal best or a personal record or winning. It's about playing the game. And the problem to some extent in that mindset is, if you ask me, and I have been accused of being overly competitive, but the mindset there is, to me, problematical, because it prevents people, young people, old people, from understanding that whether you come in sixth or second, you got to keep plugging away. You got to try and do better next time. You got to try and get to first. If everyone gets a trophy, if everyone is on some sort of equal playing field in sports in particular, or in other things, other competitive things. Sports may be one thing, but some people compete in show choir or chess, or anything where there's a band. Anything where there's a competition. If everyone competes but ends up being at the same level, it's just a showcase, right? It's just an exhibition. It's not a competition. And so my girls were swimmers. So this is real quick. So my girls were swimmers competitive swimmers since the time they were about 5, up through high school. And they swam all the way through their senior year, and it was a great thing for our family to travel with them and be together and have a great experience. And then they swam over the summers. They would swim club swim for either like Knights of Columbus or the Country Club or somebody. And it was great because it was a little more relaxed. However, the problem that club swim ends up having sometimes is during the season, during the whole summer, at the meets, there are no officials. There are no refs, if you will. And so nobody gets disqualified. Nobody gets a DQ if they don't touch the wall, or if they leave the wall too early, or if they're not doing the right stroke. And for some younger swimmers, they're not doing the right stroke. But then the conference decides to have officials at the end of the summer championship and DQ kids who, maybe some of these kids swimming, this is their first experience with competitive swimming, and they've had a great time all summer, and they've just sort of, played along with the whole deal, and maybe they got some blue ribbons, or maybe they got some of this, and then they show up at the championship, and they get DQ'd in their first race, and they're horrified and embarrassed and confused. Well, that's because, for the other 6 weeks or 8 weeks or however long the conference is, it's just like, hey, you're fine. Go ahead. Swim freestyle instead of butterfly. Do whatever you want. Oh, by the way, you're out. So, that may be an oversimplification, but I appreciate a first loser trophy. I'm not saying that that's what kids should get, but kids, get a second place, get a third place, strive for that first place. More importantly, though, and I think we've properly taught our children, you have to get back up. You have to keep going. You have to keep moving forward. Always forward is the direction. Never backwards. Never backwards. Always forward. Anyway, make it a great week. Talk to you next time. See ya.